What's up, guys? Welcome back to High Thoughts. This is episode 7. Today, we're going to be talking about the best things to watch while you're faded off the runs. You know, sitting on the couch, post smoke sesh, got a little cup in your hand with your favorite beverage, you got some food on the table. What should you go watch first? Now, before we get into it, I must remind you guys that these are just my opinions on the best things to watch while high. You guys may disagree, and if you do, please let me know in the comments down below and tell me what you should watch while you're faded. Now, last but not least, if you guys do enjoy the content, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it does support me a lot, and I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Now, without further ado, let's get into the best things to watch while you're faded. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to recommend watching while high is my favorite show of all time. This is a classic. A lot of you may have already guessed that by now. Rick and Morty. I still love watching it today when I get really baked, especially if I'm super smacked off the shrooms. It's a great comfort show to get me to sort of lock in. I've seen every episode. It's my favorite show. Some say it's overrated. I would disagree, just based off how casual the show used to be. You could tune into any episode and be super entertained, and I feel like that was a really rewarding part of watching Rick and Morty, especially while faded. Now, another great part of watching Rick and Morty high is the bright colors that are always flashing in your face. They make them work really well in the world that they designed. I think it's just overall an amazing show to watch while high, and if you want to get into it, I recommend watching the heist episode, which is season 4, episode 3. That is my favorite episode of all time. Highly recommend it to anyone if you haven't watched Rick and Morty before. Now, next up on the list is what I think might be the most common thing to watch while high. In fact, you might even be watching it while faded right now, and that is YouTube. You can find anything you want to watch on YouTube throughout any genre. Me specifically, I watch a lot of sports-related videos. I like to catch up on my NBA news, my NFL news. YouTube catches me up on all that. But not only can you just watch YouTube for entertainment, you can learn crazy important things on YouTube that you never thought you'd learn before. For instance, I'm really into the outdoors and camping, and I learned to tie all my knots, all my fishing lines. I learned to tie flies all off YouTube. It is super helpful for that. I learned everything I need to know about the outdoors off YouTube, and it makes it even easier, to be honest. Someone just explaining it to you sort of face to face. But overall, YouTube is one of the best things you can watch while you're faded, as it can keep you entertained for hours on end. Next up, number 3, I got specifically for me Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but you can choose any sitcom you want. Sitcoms can be extremely entertaining, and they also are amazing while you're fried, because if you fall asleep while watching them, or you go to get some food, you don't really miss nothing, because it's not really important what's going on. It's kind of just supposed to be a funny joke here and there. When I watch a sitcom, I specifically like to be off the dabbery. That's my favorite way to watch sitcoms. I think it just makes them way funnier. Now, if you haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's about a bunch of cops that run the 9-9 police department in Brooklyn, New York. It's super funny. They're all just make jokes. It's like some stereotypical cops, you know, like one jacked guy, some fat guys that like donuts. It's pretty funny and entertaining. I find it extremely funny when I'm fried. If you haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'd highly recommend go checking it out. Their Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving specials are some of the funniest specials you'll see on TV. Before we get into the final thing to watch while faded, I gotta remind you guys that I stream over on twitch.tv/QOnDat. Make sure you guys go follow over there, as well as my Twitter. Both of those will be down in the description below. Also, for these types of videos where I'm listing things out, if you guys want to hear some honorable mentions for my list, please let me know down in the comments below. Alright, now let's get to the final item on today's list. Now this is going to be the one you're going to want to watch with your boys. Have a nice little smoke sesh, come inside, sink into the couch, and watch a nice nature documentary. Now, I firmly believe that watching a nature documentary will enhance your high with all the bright colors and the beautiful animals that you get to watch on this amazing planet. One of the nature documentaries I really enjoy is Our Planet, which is on Netflix. It's a British nature documentary. I find this one particularly entertaining because of the amount of things and species it covers. It goes through a lot of different terrains, covers a lot of different animals. very intriguing and very good watch while you're faded. Now, I want to travel in my future, so watching these nature documentaries really influences me to want to get out there and travel more today. Who knows, maybe one day this channel will become a travel channel. But that's all I got today. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys disagreed with any of the picks I had or have any other suggestions, please comment them down below. Thank you to all of you who made it this far. Hope you guys all have a blessed day. I appreciate all your subs, likes, comments. Everything goes a long way and supports me. Love you guys. Peace out.